Yo, what's going on, guys? It's T&J AllDay here, back at it again. Jake, what is today?
Today is T&J AllDay's first podcast. And today we're going to be talking about Dr. Disrespect. If you didn't know, he was doing an IRL stream, and he started to record in a bathroom. His cameraman followed him into the bathroom, and his stream was cut and just shut off, and he was banned right there on Twitch. It's been over a week, 2 weeks now, I think, and he's not been unbanned. We don't know when he's going to be unbanned or if he's going to be unbanned. Do you think he should be unbanned, or do you think he should stay banned forever?
I feel like Twitch needs to show him some sort of punishment because he did break their guidelines of, streaming in a bathroom. So I feel like he needs a lengthy suspension. But I feel like if Twitch does this too long, they're going to lose a lot of viewers, going to lose a lot of subscribers, and just lose a lot of money because Dr. Disrespect has about 3.2 million followers and 20,000 paid subscribers. So Twitch usually takes about 50% of his cut. So with his 20,000 subscribers, he'll be making about $50K a month, which means that they're losing that. So I don't think he should get too long of a suspension, but I feel like that he needs some sort of punishment, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And I know what he did was bad, but I think you couldn't see anything in the video, and nothing came out of it. But I don't think he should be in that suspension spot because you couldn't see anything. He never intended for it to be bad. It was a total accident, and if you asked him right now, he'd probably say he wished he never did it. Mm-hmm. And I think he should be suspended for a little while, but I don't think he should be permanently banned like they're saying he's probably going to get.
Yeah. Well, I found the rule right here. It says that this is Twitch's rules, by the way. It says streamers are prohibited from, quote unquote, sharing content that violates another's reasonable expectation of privacy. They expect it to be it's expected that they get privacy in the bathroom, so he can't stream in there. So he basically violated that. And it says that that account suspensions are usually temporary and can last between 1 and 30 days. So I doubt that he will be suspended indefinitely from Twitch. So.
And I mean, really, they walked in there, you could see the big camera that they were recording with. It's like they didn't expect privacy at that moment. Mm-hmm. But again, you shouldn't go in the bathroom and be with them like that. I understand the thing, but I wish they'd let him know when he's going to come back because he hasn't been on Twitter from what we've seen, or Instagram, and there hasn't been anything else on it. He hasn't gave any updates since then from what we're seeing.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you guys think Dr. Disrespect should be banned longer, or how long do you think he should be banned. This is a very sensitive topic to some people, but I really don't think it's that serious. So.
Yep. And now moving on Friday night, it was the 2019 NBA Draft. And do you think any teams got better? Extra better?
Their pick? Was a sleeper?
Yeah, did their pick help them advance to that next level?
I can't remember what team drafted Bol, but he was towards the B when he was not injured. He was expected to be a top 10 pick, and I believe he fell the 40 something. I think he was drafted by let me see.
I think
Bol.
He was drafted by Heat.
What pick?
With the 44th pick, he was traded from Denver.
So I feel like he's gonna.
Traded to Denver. He traded to Denver.
So he's gonna go play with Michael Porter Jr. That team's gonna be stacked with Jokic, Bol, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, Gary Harris. If they don't make any trades this offseason, of course. But I feel like that is a big sleeper right there. Bol, 7'3", he can stretch the floor. He's very athletic, but people think that foot injury he had is gonna hold him back, and he doesn't weigh very much. He's super skinny, but I feel like Bol will do very good his rookie year, as well as the top picks. Zion Williamson. Was that a surprise to you? He was the number 1 pick.
I was really hoping RJ would go number 1, but I think he'll really help. I think he'll really help the Pelicans
over Ja Morant.
Now, see, the pick that I think really advanced the team was the number 48 pick by the Clippers, Terrence Mann. Okay, at Florida State, he was a tough physical player, and he's going to a Clippers team that's been the underdogs, right? They haven't had an All-Star in 2 years. They just made it to the playoffs last year with no All-Stars. And they're physical. They fight back every game. I think he's going to fit in there perfectly and help advance that team. After they get Kawhi Leonard, I think they're going to be an unbeatable team this year.
Interesting.
I'm also a Clippers fan, but I honestly think that's the best pick in the draft.
Going through the picks, John Morant's going to be good for the Grizzlies, I think, after they traded Mike Conley. He's going to be their star to build around. Same for the Knicks. They got R.J. Barrett. They got Kevin Knox. Very young team there. The Lakers, of course, they traded to get Anthony Davis, but they drafted DeAndre Hunter, who went to the Pelicans, now will reportedly be traded to the Hawks. But I feel like DeAndre Hunter is very good. He can shoot, very lengthy player as well. But the one pick that I think the Cavs got, the Cavs, the number 5 pick, they got Darius Garland. Darius Garland was one of my favorite prospects going into the season before his injury. He's a lights-out shooter. He's combo guard. He can get to the rim, finish. He can, just do it all. He can set up his teammates. So I feel like that would be very good for the Cavs, him and Colin Sexton, working together and, just create madness there. But the Cavs are in a rebuilding stage. But this is a good step for them, getting Darius Garland. They just need to pick up some, stars in the offseason, and they'll be set.
So who do you think was the biggest surprise draft pick? Who were you surprised fell that far or got drafted that high?
Bol Bol. Bol Bol is I feel like that was the one that
really.
But then the number 11 pick was Cam Johnson out of UNC, I believe. He was projected to be mid first round, but he went number 11 to the Hawks. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you saw Kobe White. Kobe White had a very excited reaction when he saw that because he didn't think he was going to go that high either. But yeah, Cam Johnson, he's a very good shooter as well. He's very tall, can stretch the floor. He's I believe he's a small forward position, so he'll be good for the Hawks, playing alongside Trae Young and I think Jared Culver. No, DeAndre Hunter, sorry. But yeah, Hawks can get tough too.
And what surprised me the most was Cam Reddish falling to number 10. I really expected him to be 4 or 5 or 6 in the draft. I think he was really overshadowed at Duke with Zion and R.J. Barrett.
Yeah. Respectively,
they're really good players. But I think he would also be a really good player in a draft that wasn't so stacked in the first 3.
Yeah. He's a very good shooter. He has excellent size, coming in 6'8", stretch the floor. He probably can guard all, 4 positions, point guard through power forward. But yeah, he was very overshadowed. I feel like he was a good player. I don't think he should have fell at number 10 either. He could have easily been top 5 pick. One sec. Oh yeah, I just saw that name. So Kevin Porter Jr., I believe. Where is he? With the 30th pick to the Bucks, but he is a trader to the Pistons now, and then we're discussing a pick to the Cavaliers, trading the pick to the Cavaliers. Kevin Porter Jr., for those of you that know, he is very underrated. Very good shooter. He has very good handles. I believe he's coming in at 6'5", 6'6", something like that. But he is very good. He was I think he was a McDonald's All-American or Ball His Life All-American. And kid can ball. He can ball very much, and he's just very good. I feel like he's underrated. Another one that I saw, Nasir Little, dropping to the 25th pick. Great defender. He did get overshadowed at UNC coming off the bench, but he's a very, very good defender. He's strong. He can muscle you up, dunk on you. He can shoot a little bit. That's one thing he needs to build, like Zion. They need to get that outside shot because the NBA developing now. They shoot a lot of threes, so that's what they got to work on. Anyone else? Do you think that anyone that surprises you?
I think Kyle Guy getting drafted really surprised me. I think his game in the championship game of the NCAA tournament, I think that really helped him get drafted because I don't think he was in that area of getting drafted until that game.
Yeah. He was drafted right before Jalen Hands, and Jalen Hands is probably my favorite high school player going into college. I had very big expectations for him, but he did not perform as well. I think he got this season 10 points per game or something like that. But he's working on that jump shot. He didn't really have a good jump shot coming out of high school, but he's developing one. He's more like a Westbrook type player. He can get to the rim and he'll dunk on you. He's got a very high vertical. But Kyle Guy, I was surprised that he was that high too. He's a great shooter. Don't get me wrong. He's a great shooter, but that championship game, that's where he shined.
Nasir Little going to Trailblazers.
Yeah.
I think that was a really good pick.
Yeah. Very good defender.
Fits that style.
What's that?
Fits that style.
Yeah, the Trailblazers running down. Another player came out of prep school, so he didn't go to college. He came straight out of high school. Jalen LeCue. He went to Brewster Academy, I think, and he is baby Westbrook. His jumper isn't quite there yet, not the outside game, but he's got middies, and I believe he has like a 40-some inch vertical. He's insane. Like, he just jump out of the gym. So I have very good expectations for him coming into the season as well. So
if you had one player that you think is going to succeed the most in the NBA right now, who do you think it's going to be?
I think it's either John Morant or RJ Barrett, honestly, because John Morant is just, I don't know. Zion could be very good too. I just think that John Morant and RJ Barrett just have an overall better game. You know, they can shoot, they can get to the rim, they can set up their teammates. I feel like Zion's outside game isn't as good as them, but I feel like Zion could, still do his work. So.
Yeah, and I think RJ Barrett's probably going to be the most NBA ready and probably stick around the NBA the most. I felt like he was ready for the NBA more out of all the other ones with his experience and his size and everything like that.
Yeah, so.
And I think we're going to end it there. And if you like this kind of content and want more, comment down below, and we'll get it right out to you. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.